Oh, what are you seeing, Lee? Isn't that amazing? Oh, yes. Oh, hey, Tivies. It's Psychic Bob and Lamb Chop, and we are here. We're just looking in the crystal ball. This is my crystal ball I brought all the way from the United States. I brought it over here to England. It's my little traveling ball. It goes everywhere with me. And Lamb Chop and I are just having fun. You having a good time tonight, Lamb Chop? Yeah? You've been hanging out with Cola? No? Well, why not? Oh, you've been napping on the bed today? Yeah, I know. I saw you earlier. Hey, Tubies. You know, if you missed it earlier, I put up a video. I went out in London and we went to King's Cross Station for lunch and filmed it. You guys, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's in the video feed. It's just posted today. So I would love for you guys to go and see that, you know. And yeah, we had a great time. We went to King's Cross and went to some of the shops. And unfortunately, I forgot to charge my camera. There was a lot more I wanted to show you, but that's okay because we're going to have a really busy week here in London, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. So, anyways, Lamb Chop, wait a second, what are you wearing? Are you taking Cola's gold again? You're not lying to me. Where'd you get that gold today? You don't know. Well, I'm going to have to. Cola, are you missing any gold?
Yes, he stole my Victorian gypsy Starbuck and I was back.
Oh, this is Cola's neck. Lamb Chop, you can't be stealing her gold. You thought it was yours. I don't remember you ever wearing a gypsy, antique gypsy gold star and bar pendant. You thought you did? No, I don't think so, Lamb Chop. Cola, he's wearing your gold. Do you want to take it off or should we let him wear it? All right, you can wear it tonight, but you can't take that without asking her permission, okay? What's that? Oh, well, Psyche Bob said, what? It's easier to ask forgiveness than to ask permission. No, you didn't learn that from me. All right, you're being...
He'd be going in a stew if he doesn't behave himself.
Oh, he's getting nervous. I know she did pack that mint sauce. You don't want to get on her bad side. Well, why don't you go over there and sit down and you can watch the show, okay? All right, there you go. Go down. I'm telling you, you know, he snuck aboard the flight over here to England, and I tell you, he's just been a nightmare. I love him, but my goodness, I got to keep an eye on him. Oh, it is so good to have you guys here tonight. Well, welcome to Saturday. Is it Saturday night? It is Saturday night. Well, tonight we're going to do crystal ball readings because I just love my crystal ball. I love my crystal ball so much I couldn't be parted from it. I brought it all the way from America. And thank God it's traveled wonderfully and been a great help to me. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people. There's Baroness Cola Bob's our moderator. Everybody give a shout out to Baroness. Thank you. Give thumbs up to her for her wonderful work, okay? There's Angela Prayer Poems. There's Robert Stevens. Denise T is here. Yay, Angela Prayer Poems. There's Lady Bree, Stardust C, and Philippa Gary. Stardust C, Lady Bree, and my buddy Philippa Gary. Woo, glorify. You guys are great. Thanks for joining us tonight. Oh my gosh, there's Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Tribe. Yay. Lady Jane, I agree. Lamb Chop is going to have to behave himself. You know, I caught him slipping in my Gucci bag today. He was trying to take a nap. I said, get out of that Gucci bag. So anyways, there's Scott from South Carolina. Yay, there's Sandra D. And there's Silver Moon. Hi, Bob. You still in the UK? Yes, I am still in the UK and having a great time. Loving it. If you didn't see, I put up a video today. I went to King's Cross. It's a big station. I'm sure you know about it. But look up in the video feed. You know, they've separated the lives from the videos now. So you need to go to my channel and you'll see the videos and you'll see at King's Cross with Psyche Bob and Cola. So check that out, okay? Yay! Oh my gosh. Wow, golly. There's Starlight Worker. Hello, Starlight Worker. So good to see you. Well, welcome to our show tonight, guys. I'm so glad you're here. Well, tonight we're going to do some crystal ball readings. Now, crystal ball readings are a little different. I may not be able to exactly answer a question. Generally, I like to see what the crystal reveals. But if you want to ask a question, we can try to get it and see what we get. And I want to say in advance, thank you very much for your kind support for my psychic work. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bob Hickman. I'm a full-time professional psychic medium. That's right. That's what I do all day long. And even while I'm in Europe, I'm doing psychic readings. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been reaching out for private sessions. I do private hour sessions. If you'd like to read about that, visit my website, psychicbob.com. Cola will put it in the chat for you tonight. And we're going to, that's how the best way to reach me if you want to get on my session. Now, my private hour readings are a full hour long. I'm a medium, so I bring over messages from the other side. And in your private reading, it's a lot more in depth than what you get here on YouTube because it's a full hour. Imagine if you get a full hour with me, all the information you get. Because, in your private reading, we look at your complete soul journey. We look at your past. We look at your present. Look at your future. I bring over names and identify your spirit guides and any messages. If deceased loved ones, family and friends come through, I bring messages from them as well. We look at your life theme, your mission, what you're here to do. And on top of all that, I answer all your questions. We also explore your past lives, your karmic links. I cover a lot in the reading. Those of you who have sat with me for an hour, I give a lot for the money. So I would love the chance to read for you. And please read about my offerings over at my website. We also have compact voice readings as well as astrology charts. Astrology charts are not on the thing. Anyways, if you want an astrology, just write me. I'll explain it all to you. But here we are. Thank you for being here. So we're going to see what the crystal has. I thought we'd do a little meditation to open the channel here for the crystal. Because I believe the crystal is a portal. It's an oracle. It helps us all. And we'll see what the crystal has for us tonight. By the way, I want to say in advance, thank you very much for your donations for readings tonight. It helps me out. As I'm traveling, it's very expensive in Europe, those of you know. So your support is helping Psychic Bob on this journey. $4.99 above will definitely get my attention. But anything you can do is appreciated, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. So let's open the portal, shall we? Yeah.
Do I get first reading? Because I usually get first tarot card.
Okay, well, all Cola's claim first reading, so we'll do that. All right, we got to open the channel first, okay? All right, Sweet Cola gonna get first read. She claimed dibs. In America we call it calling dibs. That's an American term. So you British, but no. She called dibs. Okay, so that means she gets the first one. All right. So what I want us to do is let's just focus in on our crystal because this is our mystic portal to the other side. Just look into the crystal. Just focus on it with me. Mystic crystal. We ask you to open the light to our eyes. Be our vessel and our vehicle to the spirit world. Help us to see and know your wisdom. O great and mystic crystal, mystic oracle, open our minds and hearts to your truth. Let us see and know wisdom. Let us be guided by your light. We ask that you be present. We open now this portal and we send the blessings of the crystal to all who gather tonight. Let the portal be open. So mote it be. And I always do a magical Wiccan thing where I trace a pentacle and I say, here this pentacle I lay for blessing and protection by night, by day. Let us see what we shall see. As I will, so mote it be. So mote it be. Blessed be. Welcome tonight. All right, Cola, let me see what the crystal has for you.
Yay.
Right now, I got to tell you, it's so interesting. While I'm stepping into the crystal, I'm getting the most beautiful yellow clouds forming. And I'm getting golden clouds, getting like golden rays of light. This is a sign. I see the yellow clouds. These represent openness and communications. And I want you to watch, Cola, because I feel that in the next 7 days, there's a very important phone call coming that's going to open the door for communications. I feel this is related to a move that's coming for you and a housing change. Within the next 7 days, important calls are coming. Be present. The light is flowing through the crystal, and it means power is building for you. Seriously. All right, so there you go. Blessed be. Yay. Oh, we got our first donation tonight. Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish kroner. Thank you. Hi, Bob. What does the crystal ball show? Hold on, Jesper. Let me just step into the light here. Ooh. You know, Jesper, it's interesting. When I'm in the crystal, I'm seeing the profile of a man's face here for you. Now, what's interesting is this man looks like an ancient Hindu Swami. He has a turban. And I hear him murmuring. He's chanting. Sometimes when I do crystal, I can hear sound as well. But I see his profile in the crystal. And he's saying, he says, tell Jesper, he said, we're connecting him to ancient India's past to know the future. Jesper, there's something coming here in your spiritual work where you're going to learn about the ancient history and the mysticism of India. This is going to expand your spiritual knowledge and power. And this man that comes in, he looks a lot like Swami Vivekananda. He's not identifying himself, but I'm going to call him Vivekananda because I think that's who it is. So I want you to research the teachings of Swami Vivekananda and look into the ancient mystical past of India. I just heard this voice of this man say, he said, yes, he said, and we in India know the magic of crystal gazing. So there's some connection with India coming here, Vivekananda, crystal gazing. It's all kind of blending here for you, Jesper, but it looks like it's a new avenue of knowledge that the spirit is trying to bring through the crystal for you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, there's Philip Gary, $5 donation. Thank you, Philip. Blessings to you. Philip, right now, let me tell you, I'm walking into the crystal and I'm just hearing, this is going to sound fun, but I'm hearing Jimi Hendrix music playing. And I'm seeing flashes that look like it's from 1960s here. You are, I think, Philip, literally, you've got Jimi Hendrix kind of pushing some power through right now. And it's like the frequency of his music is raising your frequency and raising your vibration. What's interesting is I'm seeing a lot of blue clouds go through the crystal here, Philip. This tells me that there's some important communications coming. I feel this may have a connection with writing. I also get a sense of spoken communications, like you discussing or negotiating. I feel like when I'm looking at this, I keep seeing the number 3. And I feel this is connected to the next 3 weeks. Be open to communications connected to business within the next 3 weeks. There's some power coming through this, and you're being guided by the high frequency sound of the music of Jimi Hendrix. You might want to start playing his music. I feel like he's trying to connect with you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Sandra D, $1.99. Thank you, Sandra. Blessings to you. Good to have you here tonight. Listen, Sandra, let me just go into the crystal a little closer here for you. Interesting. Sandra, the papers that are flashing, they're papers, literally legal papers, flashing in front of me. I see 2 signatures on them. One is your ex-husband's and one is yours. I feel this is the renegotiation of the terms of your agreement in terms of custody and separation, and your working with that. I feel this is also within the next about 7, maybe 10 days that there'll be a re-signing. So right now, I know you've hit some walls here, but I'm literally seeing in the crystal the paperwork and 2 signatures. Let me see if I can get a date on this for you. Okay, I see the numbers January 20th, around 20th, 21st, somewhere around there. So it looks like around the 20th is the date on these papers. Be ready for it. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. There's Christine C. Hello, Christine C. $3.99. Thank you for your donation. Hold on just a second, Christine. You know, Christine, I'm looking into this, And it's interesting because I'm seeing you looking at a property. Um, at first, I thought this is a property you're selling. I think this is somebody's offering you a property. I'm seeing you looking at a paper and saying, I like this. I thought at first you were showing clients, but it's like you're looking at a property for yourself. I feel that a move is going to come for you here. Now, I'm trying to look at the weather around this, and it looks like it's warmer weather because you're wearing a polo shirt. I don't see a jacket, so I think it's late spring, early summer. But there's a house coming for you, and you will have the money because I see the paperwork and I see you signing documents like I'm taking on a mortgage. So watch spring, summer. We're going to move fastly towards that, and it looks like there's a property coming for you. It's a large house. What's interesting, it's an older house, may even be like Victorian, or its styles reminiscent of Victorian. Um, and I think this is literally within your area. I don't think this is a long distance move. I get a sense when I'm zooming in on it, and then I zoom in. Sometimes when I keep crystal, they give me different perspectives. And what I'm seeing is like where you live currently, and then I'm zooming out. This property is within literally a mile to 2 miles from you. So there you go. Hope that makes some sense. Blessings to you. Sometimes crystal ball readings don't make sense right away, but I always say, write down your readings, hold on to them, because when they start to pass, you'll go, oh my God, did Bob tell me that? And you'll have a written record, okay? So there you go. All right. Hey, there's my buddy Robin Boston. Hey, Robin, good to see you. $5 donation. Thank you. Blessings. Hi, Bob. What does it show for me? Blessings. Hold on, Robin. Let's see what the crystal has. Crystal, show me for Robin. We could sing the tarot song, change a little bit. Crystal, crystal, talk to me. Let us see what's meant to be. Tell me now what's gonna be for my friend Robin B. Better not sing tonight. It's kind of late. All right, hold on, Robin. Let me just zoom in here. Oh, wow. Robin, this is very interesting. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing a doctor. You're sitting in an examination room, and a doctor has a big smile on his face. He's going down a checklist here, and he's like, check, check, check. It's like they're checking off vitals or checking off like stats. And it's like you're making all the goals. I feel this is connected to a healing revelation here. And in terms of timing, I keep seeing the word March at the top of the paper, like he's written March on it. So I feel like as we get into March, it's like you've made the majority of your healing goals. This looks really good. The doctor looks very positive. You look very excited. And what's interesting, it's almost like he's signing off, like, okay, we're done with treatment. You're good to go. So let's watch the month of March. Blessings to you. I hope that makes some sense. Yay. There's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Good to see you. Welcome. Lady Bree, let me just go into my crystal here. Oh, I can see that. You want to talk about a trippy experience. Lady Bree, I'm walking into the crystal. I'm seeing your spirit guide, Nemue, and she's holding up a crystal. And you know how crystal reflects back to you? It's reflecting me. We're looking into the crystal. It's like my own image is reflecting back. She's holding it up. And what's interesting is she's turning this crystal. It's becoming dark now, and it's drawing me in. I'm looking in my crystal to look into her crystal. Isn't that interesting? And as I'm being pulled in, what's emerging from her crystal is your face. And I see you and her standing there. She has her arm on your shoulder like a support. So Nimue is showing this to me because you're getting a really close bond here with her. You're going to have a real sense of support. She's holding up 2 fingers here. Let me see what that means. 1, 2. 2 weeks. She just nodded. Next 2 weeks here are significant, Lady Bree. Nimue is working to bring close power to you. This is for some emotional healing. I feel like this is lifting you up into a place of greater clarity. And this is connected also not only to your psychic gifts, because it looks like that she's showing me in the crystal that your vision is opening, but this is also emotional healing, like letting go of anxiety, self-doubt, self-condemnation. We all struggle with that sometimes, don't we? Well, Nimue is helping you with that. And so watch the next 2 weeks. There's a real sense of improvement, a real sense of healing, a sense of psychic connection. Blessings to you, Lady Bree. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your kind donation. There's Star Lightworker, 499. Hello, Star. Thank you, Bob, for everything always. Namaste. Namaste, Star. Thank you for your always kind friendship and support. You know, Star Lightworker and I won't give too much of your private stuff away, Star. But we go back like over 10 years, I think, don't we, Star? Like maybe 15 years. I love Star. She's a great friend of mine. Listen, Star, let me just go into the crystal here. Oh, this is so beautiful. You know, Star, right now I'm in the crystal and they're showing the Ganges River. It's the most beautiful aqua blue. This is like way up in the Himalayas because I can feel and hear the cold. When I go into the crystal, sometimes for me it's like three-dimensional. And I'm in this place. And what's interesting is I see the spirit here of Maharishi Yogi. Do you know who he was? He led transcendental meditation. This is his spirit body showing itself to me. He's in the Himalayas. He's sitting by the water and he's giving a blessing to you. So I don't know if you've ever studied with him or worked with any of his people, but Maharishi Yogi is appearing to you. And I hear a voice talking, and it's like he's coming through the crystal, like my crystal's literally glowing, and this water is just like, shh, I can hear it. And he said, the peace and healing of the Ganges. So he's sending the rays of light of blue water to you from the Ganges, and that comes from Maharishi Yogi. Isn't that exciting? Oh my gosh. You never know what you'll see in the crystal. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, there's Gary M. $5 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Singaba. Please let me know what the crystal ball has for me. Thanks and blessings to you always. Thank you, Gary. It's always good to have you here. And I love the little emojis. Thank you so much. Hold on just a second, Gary. Let me just clear the crystal. Do you know when you do crystal readings, sometimes you just have to do some energy passes where your hand kind of opens the energy because crystals, like any device, can get clogged up. So we just purify. We pass our hands there and send power to clear it and then realign it. All right, Gary, hold on just a second here. Thank you. Oh, Gary, I can see your guide here. This is Chief White Eagle, and he's literally sitting here smoking a peace pipe. He's handing it over here to you. And it looks like he's trying to talk. Hold on, I'm trying to hear him because he's like showing his face and I'm seeing this pipe. And this is interesting. He's pointing behind him, like he's going like this behind him. And what I'm seeing is open land, but I see mountains in a distance here. I think this is in Nevada. He's kind of pointing towards property here. And this is interesting because I feel that the land that you're going to have, what he's trying to show me is the land that you're going to have, it's going to be largely flat and open, but in the distance will be mountains. Now, I don't think you're at the mountains or in the mountains. You're on like a flatter place, like a plain, but there are mountains in the distance. It's very beautiful. And the sky is very blue. It's like turquoise blue sky here. So White Eagle is going to be helping direct you to the property. But he shows me this large, flat expanse of land. There's not much there. It's kind of spare or sparse. But the mountains in the distance are the kind of this bluish purple rolling mountains. Very dramatic and beautiful turquoise sky. So Chief White Eagle is going to be with you. I want you to kind of just try to capture that vision, because I think when you see this in person, you'll be like, oh my God, that's what I was seeing. And Bob was telling me too. All right, so try to absorb that image that I brought over. You're going to understand this. I feel in the next like 4 weeks. Blessings to you. Thank you. Yay. Oh my gosh. There's my buddy TGVG. Hello, TGVG. €2.49. Thank you, TGVG. You know, TGVG, I'm going into the crystal now. I see. Wow, there's a man. I'm seeing the face of a man. This is an older man. I hear the word grandfather around this. And he says, I'm at peace. Let the family know. I don't think this is your grandfather, though. This feels like it's a friend or a family, like I don't know where to place him, but there's a man talking to me. He says, I'm at peace. I'm in the light. I am at peace. You know, TGVG, I think this may be somehow connected to Jenna because I just saw her face flash. So I don't know if she has any relatives that have just crossed, but I see a face of a man and he says, I'm at peace. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just going to put it out there. That's all I'm getting. But it's very interesting to me. So somebody's come through from the spirit. They're using the crystal to communicate a message. I don't know if it's for you or for Jenna. Maybe it's for both of you. Maybe you know this man. It's an older man. I'm not getting a clear placement. He could be a relative of yours or Jenna's. I'm not 100% clear on this, but he's communicating across. So maybe that'll make some sense to you. All right. Thanks for being here. Hope that helps. Blessings. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Aaron Patricia. $5 donation. Thank you, Aaron. Blessings. Today would have been Mom's 80th birthday. Are there any messages from her? Thanks, love, and light. You know, Aaron, I don't know if I can get her through to Crystal, but we can certainly try, can't we? Hold on, let me see. Spirit people, can you bring her through so I can get an image of her? It's Aaron's mom. Oh my gosh. Aaron, I just got a flash of light. I think I've got your mother here. What's interesting is she looks to me like when you said 80, I'm like, gosh, she looks so young. She looks like she's like literally 30 in her mid 30s. And she said, yeah, I can hear her. And I see her face, but it's so young, like she looks like 35. She looks strangely a lot like you. I think when she was younger, you and her had more of a semblance than when she got older. But she's about 30, 35. But she said it is I, and she said I'm at peace. She says, hold on, I'm trying to hear her because I can see her, but it's a little hard for the sound here. She says, tell my daughter I love her and thank you. Thank you for remembering me. Thank you for thinking of me. And she said to tell you that she is helping you still. She said, I know it's been hard. She said, tell her I'm helping her bring balance back to the family, balance financially and to each person. She said in the light, she's beautiful. That's all I'm getting from her tonight, Aaron, but she just like her light flashed through here. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. There's Karen Bryan, $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Blessings to you. Karen says, hello, Psychic Bob. Was wondering what that awesome crystal ball has for me. Blessings. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I love my crystal. I'm telling you. You know, someday this will be in a museum, you know.
What's your crystal?
What's that? Oh, you're not taking my crystal ball. She's trying to steal my crystal. She's trying to steal my crystal.
I bet you £10 I'll get that crystal ball.
You think so? Mm-hmm. She going to. You can't take.
Oh,
you can't take a psychic's crystal. Colin wants to steal my crystal.
I use the children.
You know, I have this feeling. I got to keep an eye on Lamb Chop because she might put him up to trying to steal it. I got to double watch this. All right, Karen. Let's see what the crystal has for you. Just a moment. Let me just tune in. My God. Karen, I think I got your mom coming in here. This woman, it's funny. She looks a little bit like you. Not exact, but like, this is going to sound weird, but I feel like as you age, when you're like in your 70s and 80s, you'll almost be like a twin to what she looks like now. Your mother's here. I'm getting her clear as day. And I've not had easy time getting her through, but her face is coming right in for me. And I hear her saying, she's laughing, and she said, see, you didn't think I'd get through, but I'm here. She's asking me she said, I'm here. And what's interesting is she's showing me her hands here in the crystal. And she said, look, I'm rejuvenated. So I don't know if at the time of her crossing, there was some problems with the hands or like an arthritic condition, but it's like she's being restored in spirit. And it's strange because it's almost like I feel like as you age, it's almost like you morph, not like you morph into her, but you take on her look. And she's just nodding. She said, well, she said, there's a lot of that happens in our family. So your mom is just bringing her presence through for me. I just heard her say something. She's holding up. Hold on. Let me see. She's trying to show me something here. Yeah. She's showing me a document here. This looks like a legal document. And she says to tell you, she said, I'm going to help her get moved on into a better situation. She's talking about a living, like a housing situation and the work. So I want you to be open to your mother's guiding hand, her presence, because that's okay. That's why she said she's showing me the hands. It's nothing wrong with her. She's trying to say I can channel power through my hands. So she's going to help you with some career stuff. And I get a sense this is about a physical move as well coming in this year. So 2023, she's literally using her hand to send power to heal you, move you on. She said healing power comes through me as well. So, and she said you have this gift as well. So Karen, you might want to explore some Reiki healing or hands-on spiritual healing. Your mom seems to have been, I don't know if she had it on earth. She just shook her head no. She said, not on earth, but here I've developed. So since going to spirit, she's working on healing power. All right, there you go. Wow, what a surprise. You never know who's going to come through. Thank you, Karen. Your mom just said, tell her I love her. And she said, I know it's been hard for her to hear that. She said, but I'll prove it to her. So some blessings are coming to you, Karen. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Stardust C, $2. Hello, Stardust C. Hi, say Bob. Any messages from the crystal ball? Thank you. Let us see, Stardust C. What's going on here? You know what, Stardust? I'm seeing this most beautiful mountain. It's a mountain of light. There's like a light coming off it. I hear your grandmother's trying to talk to me. Hold on. I just heard the words Jazz Nagora. I hear a man speaking and a woman. I think this man could be a grandfather, but I'm not sure it's on your grandfather connected to your grandmother. This may be a separate grandfather, but I hear a man saying Jazz Nagora, and I hear another voice saying, yes, grandmother Ania is here. Ania, they're both coming in here, and they're talking about Jazz Nagora, mountain of light. That's the words. So they're bringing you the blessings through the crystal of the mountain light. And it's weird because I see this giant mountain. It's like rays of light are coming off of it. They're coming through. They're like almost blinding me. So you're getting a blessing from your grandparents in spirit, from Jazz Nagora in the spirit world, a mountain of light. That's the words you're saying. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings. Oh my gosh, isn't it amazing? Oh my gosh, there's Christine C again. Hello, Christine. I gotta drink some water here. I'm losing my voice. Thank you. $4.99. Blessings to you, dear. Christine says, what does the crystal ball show for me and the boyfriend? Thanks, Bob. Love you and Sister Cola. Oh, we love you too, Christine.
Yes, it's my Christine, and I'm going to bash our boyfriend up if he doesn't feel proper.
Oh, did you hear that? Because she does not tolerate your boyfriend being bad. Hold on, let me just see what I get around this. All right, hold on. Can you show me it? Christine, don't be mad at me. I just got to tell you what's going on. So I can't control this. It just comes in. Doris Stokes literally pops into my crystal, and she's doing this with her fingers. Like, I'm just got to be honest with you. Doris seems to be giving me a caution. That's from her. I'm not saying you have to do what she says, but she's like, timing's not right. That's the word she said, timing's not right. I get the sense from the way she's doing this hand motion, it's almost like she's like, slow down. He's not ready for a relationship. So I don't know what he's saying to you, but I'm a little concerned because Doris seems to be like putting the brakes on this. So I just got to put it that way. You might want to slow it down. She just said no lessons learned. No lessons learned. So I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying that's what she's saying. So I hope you will not be mad at me. But that's the word she says. I got to put it that way. I don't know. That's what she's doing. Thank you, dear. I hope that will make some sense for you. Okay. All right. There is Sandra D. $1.99. Hello, Sandra D. My baby Jay is telling me he loves me. Let me look into the crystal here. Can you show me anything about Jay? Oh, that's beautiful. You know, when I said his name, Sandra, my crystal ball filled with like pink smoke. Like, do you remember that show from the 60s, I Dream of Jeannie, where she'd be in like the bottle come out in pink smoke? The smoke is like that pink smoke from that TV show. That means magical energy in the area of love. So I do feel his emotion. What's that?
She's in love and
Yeah. Yeah. You're in love, and it looks like he's in love too. What I love about this is that this pink smoke that's filling my crystal is like a buoyant, flowing. It's like feels really nice.
She needs to go and get a man. That's what she needs to do.
All right. She's going to go there. We're working on that. Listen, he's not chasing anybody else. He's with you. This is a really good connection. And you know, Psycho Bob, if it's a bad scene, I'm gonna tell you, I don't like to upset you, but I never lie. This is good. This crystal confirms it. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much for being here. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the wonderful support. Oh my gosh, there's Baroness Cola Bob's, £1.79. Thank you. For Annabelle Ciulus, Bob. Hello, Annabelle. Welcome to the show tonight.
I think it's Annabella. I think I may
Annabella, if it's Annabelle, forgive us. I didn't see your name, but Cola brought it in front of me here. Listen, darling, thank you for being here. Welcome to our show. Let me just see what the crystal has for you. Oh, that's beautiful. Do you know what's interesting? When I'm stepping into the crystal, Annabelle, I'm getting literally gold glitter, like falling, like sparkles of gold. As if you're in a rain shower of gold glitter. This means that blessings of prosperity and new beginning are coming to you. Annabelle, I have to tell you, when I'm looking in the crystal, I feel like what they're trying to show me is that you've come out of a period of being on hold. It's like everything in your life's been on hold. This gold glitter says not only are things moving, you're celebrating. You're coming into a time of celebration. I feel the next 2 to 3 months, like, mostly February, like February, March, and April is a transition period looking at this. And it's all about being in the moment, celebrating life, and finally feeling free and feeling good. Don't let anything entrap you now, Annabella. Let the light come to you. I want you to visualize gold glitter because that's what they're bringing from heaven for you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Amy Radcliffe. Hello, Amy. Good to see you. 199. Thank you, Amy. Any message from Thomas? Thanks. Let's see if we can get him through. I don't know if I can. I never know with Crystal, but I will try. Thomas, I'm going to call you. Can you come through the crystal tonight for us? Can you come through the crystal? Hold on, I've got Leslie Flint's voice here. He's like speaking. Leslie, I'm trying to connect to Thomas, but I can't see him. I'm just getting gray clouds right now. Leslie just said, he says, well, if you got gray clouds in your crystal, why don't you just polish it? So maybe we're going to polish the crystal here. All right, Leslie, we're doing what you said. All right, that does seem to, hold on. I'm getting an outline of a figure here. It does look like a male. It is Thomas. Leslie just said that's Thomas. I have to tell you, Amy, in all honesty, I'm just getting a faint outline of him. I'm not getting a lot from him tonight, but I do feel he's trying to manifest through the crystal. Leslie Flint just confirmed. He said, that's Thomas. He said he's not really mastered this communication yet. Leslie's going to bring through his words. Can you bring it? Because I can't hear him, Leslie. Yes. Yeah, Leslie's asking me to. Thomas wants you to hear that he said, this is a new experience. He said, but I'm open to new experiences. Thomas is saying to you, he said, when he was on earth, hold on, Leslie said again. When he was on earth, he said he sometimes closed himself off to new experiences. So that's why he's trying to come through. He said he hasn't figured it out, but he's trying. All right. He's here. That's the best I can give for you tonight, Amy. But he's here. Leslie's brought him through. He's fine, but he just wants to experience. So the next time we do this, he may get a stronger energy vibe through this. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there is TGVG 1199. Wow, thank you, TGVG. TGV says, it's Jenna's grandfather. I think he's crossed over. Okay, I didn't know about that. Listen, Yeah, I think it was then. That makes sense because I feel like this person is either just crossing, they're on the edge. We call it on the edge of the etheric in English, meaning he's at the door to the spirit. Um, I got the sense he was ready to go. He's crossed. If he hasn't crossed, he's right on that edge of crossing. Yeah, I did get this. It's funny, I didn't know about Jenna's grandmother because I saw a flash of Jenna's face. So that's why I was saying, is this connected to her or to you or both of you? If you know who he is, I think that you'll understand this. And so I think that's who came through. Let me see if I can get some more information here. Yes. I'm hearing Leslie Flint's voice. He's coming through the crystal. He keeps showing me images of circulation problem, heart issues. It's almost like there may be an issue around the heart, like congestive heart failure or some sort of blockages. But I get the sense that, and I'm just going to be honest, this man's heart and lungs are wearing out. And if he is still alive, I don't see him recovering. So I feel that he's literally at the edge of the doorway, and that's what's going on with him. Okay. So that's the best I can get tonight. But they're showing me the heart, lungs. That's where the problem is. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry to hear this. I send my prayers up for all of you. Oh my gosh, there's Scott from South Carolina. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. For you and Cola's tea habit, may it warm your souls and clear your minds. Oh, I love my tea. I'm sipping tea right now.
But you can go to Fortnum and Mason's. I'm going to Starbucks.
She's going to Starbucks and I'm going to Fortnum and Mason. You can go to Fortnum and Mason with me. Oh, Scott, so thank you so much for your support. Let me just see what's going on here. Hold on just a second. Scott, this is going to sound really strange, but they're showing you here in South America. It looks like this year you're going to South America. I'm getting two locations. One is Brazil, and the other is Machu Picchu in Peru. Now, I know right now things have been a little hectic in Peru, but I feel this is later in the year, more towards the fall, October time frame. They literally show you standing on the cliffs of Machu Picchu. I can see the ancient city behind you. So I want you to be open to some travel here, okay? I'm also seeing a hand that's waving to me, trying to get my attention. All right, come forward. Oh, it's Arthur Ford. Okay, I couldn't see his face. I just saw a hand moving. And then when he pulled back, his face came into focus. Arthur Ford's just manifesting through the crystal for you, Scott. And he says, I like to come to him in different times in different ways. So you're going to be getting more visitations, more communications from Arthur Ford. So be ready for it, okay? Isn't that exciting? So I don't know, Scott. I think you're traveling. You better get your passport ready because it looks like you're going to South America. Blessings to you. And I think it's around October. Thank you so much for being in, for your kind support. And listen, we will get some good tea and we'll have it on the next show. Blessings. Yay, there's Star Lightworker 222. Love these. Can we get a group reading? You know what? Let's do a crystal group reading. Let's see if we can get something through. All right, this next reading is for everybody here. If you didn't get a reading tonight, for whatever reason, this is for you. So you have something tonight. So let's just tune into the crystal. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's beautiful. Do you know the most beautiful rainbow is going across my crystal? Rainbow light. And I'm literally seeing an angel. There's a beautiful angel. She's a female. And she said, the rainbow, she says, is the sign of hope. And she said, for those of you who are running out of hope, she said, I bring this light through the crystal of the rainbow, that you will bathe in the rainbow light and know that heaven is helping you. This angel gives me the name of Amiel. She says, I am Amiel. She says, I'm the angel of the rainbow light. So Amiel is coming for all of us. Isn't this amazing? She's coming for all of us to bring us this light. And boy, I tell you, it's so beautiful. I'm just like, I just don't want to leave this like image. I'm right so into this. So the rainbow light, she says, is for all of us, and she comes. Amiel is her name, and this is for everybody here. Now you're getting a blessing from the angel Amiel. She's the rainbow light, and she said the rainbow light is for joy restored, hope to be restored, and peace restored. For so all of these are being renewed and empowered through the rainbow light. So this is for everybody here tonight. Thank you, Starlight Worker, for sponsoring this. What a present, blah, blah, blah. Again, a pleasant surprise. I'll get the words out. Thank you, Star. Blessings to you. There's Aaron Patricia, $2 donation. Thank you, Aaron. Where should I take time off? Virginia Beach in February. I'm just looking here. I do see a beach, but you know what? It doesn't look like Virginia Beach, Aaron. It looks more like this looks like it may be either Rehoboth. Is that in the north? Is that in Delaware, New Jersey? I'm looking at the buildings. It looks like Rehoboth Beach. So that might be something for you to explore. Rehoboth Beach. I'm not seeing Virginia in the crystal. I'm pretty sure it's Rehoboth. And I just saw a green sign that said Rehoboth. Yeah, it's Rehoboth. Explore that. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Maribel F. $4.99. Hello, Maribel. Good to see you. Hold on just a second, Maribel. I want to go into the crystal a little closer. Interesting. Maribel, right now I'm looking into the crystal. This is really interesting. I'm seeing your youngest niece, the younger one, speaking. Remember we talked about your friend Kay who's being difficult? They're showing that this Kay is swayed by your niece's argument. You might want to recruit your youngest niece to help in the discussions about your uncle. I won't get into all your personal business here with everybody, but they're showing me your niece, and I see this person, Kay, going, oh, okay. It's almost like your niece, they listen to and changes their mind. So that's from spirit through the crystal for you. That's your new approach. That's your secret weapon. All right. Call on your youngest niece. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? You never know. We just never know what's going to happen. It's really, really amazing for me what happens with the crystal readings. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm having some tech issues with the chat. Oh, there's Christine C. $4.99. Thank you, Christine. Bob, I could never be mad at you. I love your honesty, and Doris too. What else does the crystal see from me? Thank you. Hold on just a second, Christine. Crystal ball, talk to me. Let me see what's meant to be. Let me see what's coming now for my friend Christine C. Sometimes I break into song on this channel. It's just what I do. Hold on, Christine. Oh, look at that, Christine. I'm seeing two contracts in front of you. These are housing sales. You're going to help some people acquire property. I don't think you're the listing agent. I think you're the agent that acquires it for them. I don't know what you call that, but I'm getting two contracts here, and I see both of them at the top first week of February. All right, so there's money coming. I thought it was going to be sooner, but they're showing me the words February, first week at the top of the papers. But you got two properties coming in. They look like they're both pretty lucrative properties because I'm seeing large. I won't give away the numbers right here publicly, but they're pretty good numbers. They'll make you happy, and they're going to work out for you. Two properties coming. I think it'll actually come in January, but it settles by the beginning of February. It'll be a pretty quick turnaround. Blessings to you. And by the way, these two properties, the people that are coming, that want to do things, One is a couple, an older couple, maybe mid-50s, early 60s. I see them, and then there's another couple. It's funny, they're like a young couple. So it's like you've got a couple going towards retirement buying a house, and then another couple that's starting out, but they have really good money and they want a very nice property. So it's going to be interesting. But it looks like that's going to happen in like the next 2 weeks. And then by the time we get to February, everything starts to move forward for a closure. It's going to go quickly. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, there is Knickknack39. Hello, Knickknack. I love that name. Knickknack39, right here. All right. Oh, hold on. Make sure I didn't skip it. It's Christine C.
I didn't see that coming.
All right. Hi, Bob. My sister passed away in July of 2022. Are you able to get anything from her? Thank you so much. Hold on, Knickknack. Let me see if I can get anything for you. I never know with the crystal, but if we can't get her tonight, come back tomorrow because on Sunday we're going to do live psychic reads. I do more channeling in the Sunday show, but let me just see if I can get anything through you for you here tonight. Okay. Do you know? I'm seeing. It's interesting. They're showing me a woman, and it's weird because she's in a hospital bed. And I don't know if at the time of her crossing she was hospitalized, but I get the sense this is also going into the spirit world around your sister. And I'm hearing my guide Doris come through, and she said, this is her word. She said her sister was taken to a hospital in spirit, and she said she was slowly awakened to acclimatize her. I get the sense that around your sister here, as if she didn't want to go or the death was so traumatic, it's like she was in denial. She's fine. I can tell you she's in the light, but they're saying that they had to kind of anesthetize her and slowly bring her up into the spiritual light. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's how they're showing it to me. But she's over. I'm not getting a direct link on her tonight, so I'm going to be honest with you. But Doris is showing me this transition energy and to let you know she's in the light. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. Thank you, Jesper. Will the crystal reveal anything on love for me? Oh, let's look, Jesper. Oh, March is a turning point for you, Jesper. They're showing me literally the calendar of March, and that's where you got beautiful pink light flowing. What's interesting is I'm getting beautiful soft purple and violet purple around the person you're connecting to. And I do pick up a woman here that's coming in around you. And what's interesting to me is she has some connection to spiritual work, like she herself does psychic work or channeling. So I think you're going to meet somebody. Hold on. I'm just looking. What's interesting, they're showing you and her sitting at a table facing each other. It's almost like telepathic communication. I feel this is somebody who is connected to spiritual work. And it's really strange because it's almost like you complete each other's sentences, you know each other's thoughts. It's a very easy union, but it seems like March is where she's saying, you know what, I like you. I think, do you like me? And you're like, well, I like you. March is a turning point. Yes, it's coming in March, love for you. Be looking for a woman who is spiritually inclined. I feel she has a connection to channeling or psychic work. Blessings to you. Thank you very much. By the way, she lives not too far from you. She's in Denmark. And literally, I think, if not in your town, in a neighboring town. So you're not going to have a long distance relationship. This is somebody pretty close. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Sandra D. What not a lot. Hello, Sandra D. When is Jay able to move into a new apartment? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Can you show me that crystal? Okay. It looks like it's going to be around April right now. There's some delays there, but don't worry. I think you're going to be in Germany by February or March, and then he's able to move in April. So maybe a little delay, but work with that. April seems to be the time which he's doing it. Thank you so much, Sandra. Blessings to you. There's Spirit Connections, Christine Halliwell, $4.99. Thank you, Christine. Hello, Second Bob. Any messages for me? I have received quite a few signs from my loved ones. Thanks in advance. Hold on just a second, Christine. Let me see what's going on here. Christine, right now, as I'm walking into the crystal's light, I'm seeing the face of a large owl here. There's somebody in your family who has a connection to owls that's trying to get my attention. I get a woman around this, and she's showing me owls. So I don't know if you can place that person. I feel this is a female. It feels to me like a grandmother or even a great-grandmother energy. And I want to place this woman. I'm trying to see if I can get what side she's on. I think it's mother's side. Could be a little off on this because she's not making it clear, but she keeps putting a face. There's a woman here, and then her face transmorphs into an owl. And then her face goes, she's smiling like, see, that's my side. So you've got a grandma, I think it's a great-grandmother or grandmother in spirit here, who is using the owl as a symbol of communication. And you may start seeing owls everywhere. And I feel like that she's putting that in front of you. So be watching for the sign of the owl. She's very, very clear with me that this symbol is important to her and connected to her. So I hope that helps a little bit. Your grandma from spirit is bringing her presence through and with the owl. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There is Karen Bryant, $3 donation. Thank you, Karen. How will I end up living on Wilshire Boulevard? Blessings. Well, you know, Karen, this really is a timing thing. So let's look at that. Oh, it's really weird. I just got Paul's face flash in the crystal. Your spirit guide, Paul's trying to get my attention. Yes. The words that he said, this is his little words. He said, well, it's easy because I'm going to guide her. And he says, if she'll let me. So this is one of these times where, like, in your logical mind, it seems impossible. But you know what? I'm telling you, Karen, the spirit people can do amazing things. Paul, your guide, is the one going to make it happen. So you need to stay close to him, keep talking to him, and be willing to make the changes. If he tells you, if he says, I want you to apply for this job at this location, you're like, well, I never thought of that. Just do what he says, humor him, and watch what Spirit's going to do. So it does look like he's the one kind of directing that because he wants you to be there. All right. Blessings to you. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Ramona, 9954. Ramona, we go back a long time, don't we?
Yeah, she's got a pure soul, Ramona.
Yeah, she's a good soul. I love Ramona. I think of Ramona as like my family. Yeah, Ramona, you're like part of my family. You've been with me so many years. Yeah, she is. Ramona says, hi, Bob and Cola. Cola says you have a pure soul, and I agree with her. Any messages for the new year? Oh, that's a good question. Let's see if the crystal shows anything. Now, this is really interesting, Ramona. I haven't seen this around you, but I literally had a car pull in front of me. It's like a new car, and I'm seeing keys floating in front of me here in the crystal. You're going to be getting a new car this year. Now, don't panic. This is nothing bad like your car blows up or you're bankrupt and you have to buy an old junker. This is actually a nice car. It's not going to come to about April or May, but around that time, you're going to be in a strong position financially, some more work opportunities coming in. And I think at that time, you're going to just want to buy a car. You're like, you know what? I could just get a car. And that's what I'm seeing. So there's a new car coming to you. Not sure what type of car this is. I don't know cars. They've changed them all. It's interesting because it reminds me, if I were to guess the car, and again, I could be a little off on this, but do you remember the Ford? What was that nice car they had? The Ford Taurus is kind of larger sedan. It's either a Ford like Taurus sedan, or it might be like a Honda, but it's a really nice Honda. It's like a Ford. This is a four-door sedan, kind of shaped like a Honda or a Ford Taurus. Looks like it's dark blue in color with a pale blue pinstripe around it. Really beautiful car. I can smell the leather. So it's one of the more top models in the lines of the cars. Leather seats really lovely. So let's watch around May for that. And that's one of the big things that's coming. Um, it's interesting because I'm seeing you in this car and you're driving across the country. I don't think this is a rental car. This is a car you're going to own. So yeah, so be ready. I think this car is coming and it's taking you to the west. I keep seeing California here. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. The spirit people always amaze me and how they work through the crystal ball. It's a real blessing to me. And I hope it's one for you as well.
Yeah, you've got some big balls like Bob's. I've seen your crystal balls in here. That one's massive. Don't break your foot.
I try not to break anything. One time I dropped one of my crystal balls. I was outside. You see my big 10-inch ball, 11-inch crystal. It's like massive. And I was going.
You've got some size balls.
And thank you, Cola. And this ball slipped out of his bag. I had to carry it so heavy I could hardly lift it. And it fell out in the middle of a street. And it got just tiniest little nick. I'm surprised I didn't destroy it and shatter. It was on hard concrete. It didn't even chip the ball. It just has a little hairline, like a little, what they call a flea bite. Any of you are glass collectors, has just one little flea bite in the crystal. And it's my large crystal. Whew, that's a miracle. I don't carry it anywhere anymore. So anyways, it's too heavy. I just travel with my little one. All right, there's Charlotte Cox. Hello, Charlotte. $5 Canadian. Thank you, dear. Hi, Bob. What does 2023 hold, especially for a move? Thank you. All right, hold on, Charlotte. Charlotte, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but I'm seeing the flag of British Columbia, the province of British Columbia waving. So I don't know if you have some connection there, but I feel like your move has a British Columbia connection. What's strange is I'm also seeing a line go from British Columbia across the border to Washington State through Oregon and California. So it's strange. I feel like in 2023, you may do a move in British Columbia, but then you may later on move down into the United States. So I don't know if you're thinking about that, but I feel like these doors are going to open here looking at what they're showing me, because I'm seeing this map and they're showing like British Columbia and then lines going down into the United States. So I'd say be open to move. I feel there's going to be job opportunities all the way around, whether you want to stay in British Columbia or when you come to States. It's like you're going to get the sponsorship and the support through your work to do that. In terms of timing, I keep seeing March is kind of the beginning of like this process of moving forward. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. I hope that helps. All right. Oops, hold on a second. All right. There is my buddy Shopaholic. Hello, Shopaholic. Good to see you. $2 donation. Oh, Shopaholic, I got to tell you, I don't know if you've been to London. Oh, there's so many amazing stores here. Oh, I've been a bit of a shopaholic. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, what messages do the crystal ball have for me? Does the crystal ball have for me? Thank you. Hi, shopaholic. Let me see. Hold on. It's really interesting, shopaholic. I'm seeing you in an interview. There's actually a job opportunity coming to you. I don't think you're being fired. This is nothing like you're being called into the boss and reprimanded. This is like, I have an opportunity for growth. What's interesting is at first I thought this was outside of where you are, but now that I'm looking at it, I get a sense of familiarity with the people you're in. So I think that this is around end of February. There may be an opportunity for you to do an interview to apply for a new position. I think this may be kind of like with people you know already or where you've been working. So watch into February, okay? Then it'll be more money and you'll be much happier. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh, there's Shopaholic. Yeah, hello, Shopaholic. $2 donation. Thank you. What will my true love be like? Shopaholic, let's see if I can find out anything. Hold on. Crystal, what do you have in love for her? Interesting. Shopaholic, there's somebody coming into your life. Now, I'm not seeing I'm seeing it's in terms of timing, not till around June. They're putting a calendar in front of me. It says June 2023. But the person that you're meeting, they're showing me him in profile. He's literally like the same age as you. And what's weird is they're putting astrology charts together. And I think like you may have a similar sign or your charts are kind of eerily similar. I have to look when you meet him. We'll do a comparison with your charts, but I'm interested to see this. But they're showing me the crisscrossing of astrology charts. I don't know if you're a Gemini or have some connection in Gemini, but I feel like the word Gemini is also connected to this. Whether he's a Gemini or carries Gemini energy, or you're a Gemini, I'm not sure, but your charts have so many similarities in transits. Even if the sun signs are different, there's so much compatibility in the transits. And I think it's going to be very nice. So let's watch that. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right, there is Sandra D, 199. When will Jay and I be moving in together? Sandra, I kind of feel like when you get to Germany, you're going to be doing a lot of adjustment. I don't think you're going to actually move in till the summer. So I think you're going to be staying with some family and some friends. And then I feel like by, June, July, you're kind of like feeling like you're ready to do that. So take your time. He's not going anywhere. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, guys, we are at our hour. I don't know where the time goes, but I just want to say thank you. Listen, I'm going to just do a few quick readings here. One is for Denise D. Hello, Denise D. Listen, I got to tell you, right now I'm walking into the crystal. I heard a spirit voice say Denise D. So I'm going to see what they've got for you here. And Denise, I have to tell you, I've got Archangel Raphael appearing in my crystal. And he's doing this heart symbol. You know how people do this? Well, he's doing that, which is funny for me to see. And he said he's bringing healing and blessing and love for you. And he says that there's a male around you who's getting some healing as well. So it looks like over the next 2 to 3 weeks here, there's kind of a renewal around relationship and a healing for you. So I don't know if you got a boyfriend right now or you're thinking about, but this I feel some of you've been around or that you've had a relationship with. It's like that relationship's getting renewal and the angels are helping it. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. There's Angela Prayer Poems. Hello, Angela Prayer Poems. Good to see you. Listen, Angela, when I'm going into my crystal, I said your name. I'm getting this beautiful, intense flash of periwinkle light. Do you know the color periwinkle? It's like a pale purple. This means right now, Angela, that you're at a crossroads where you literally have, it's like literally like magical power to change a situation. I feel like this is dealing with some complex relationship issues, not necessarily romantic, but more like either work people or family. And this lavender, like this it's more like periwinkle. It's a very distinct shade of purple. It means you have the ability to shift and not manipulate, direct energy. That's the right word. Direct energy to improving that situation. So if you've got a complex situation, either work or the family, I want you to visualize periwinkle color. If you don't know the color, look it up. Surround yourself with it. Put it into the people you're dealing with. You're going to see people start to be amenable to your ideas, your concepts, making peace with you. It's like it's breaking down barriers. Blessings to you. Work with the periwinkle light. Thank you so very much. You guys are just amazing to me. Thank you so very much. Listen, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. It's late here in London. It's 1 in the morning, I think. What time is it? It's a little after 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I've just had a call of Julius as well. So
all right.
All
right. Listen, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Be here tomorrow night on Sunday. Tomorrow Sunday? Tomorrow night, same time as this show, 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. That's 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. For those of you in Europe, midnight London time, 1 a.m. Continental Paris time. We're going to do live psychic readings. Bring your questions. We'll see what the spirit people have. I love you all. Thank you for your support tonight. God bless you. And let us go in the peace of the crystal. In fact, we got to close the crystal portal down. So let's do that right now. Mystic Crystal, doorway of wisdom, we thank you for this gathering. We thank you for the messages and those who have come through to help us tonight. We now ask that those who need to return to their realms cross through the crystal back to their realms of light. We now close down the doorway, the portal, and let us be at peace. And we seal this closing with the sign of the pentacle. And again we say, here this pentacle I lay for blessing and protection by night, by day. We have seen what we shall see. Now close the portal. So mote it be. And so mote it be. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Say Bob loves you all. Thank you so much. Be here tomorrow. Live stream messages from the spirit world. Blessed be.